Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is Vijay Girturi, and in this video, we are going to discuss about what is auto scaling group and how to create an auto scaling group using launch template. So here, auto scaling group is nothing but auto scaling group is the collection of EC2 instances, and auto scaling group is a feature that automatically adjusts the number of EC2 instances based on the desired environment and automatically replaces the unhealthy instances. So just look this diagram, guys. So let's assume if you are maintaining a website in a real life, the load on your website and application can change, have different loads. So the more users you have, the more population going to be, and the more load you are going to have. So in the cloud, you can create and get rid of servers very quickly. And in this slide, you can see one thing of auto scaling group is scale out. That means you can add EC2 instance to increase load. Scaling. That means you can remove EC2 instance to decrease load. And you can ensure that EC2 instance can increase and decrease the minimum and maximum number of machines running in an auto scaling group. And finally, we can automatically register new instance to a load balancer. And here you can see autoscaling is a cloud computing feature that enables organization to scale cloud services such as server capacities or virtual machines up or down automatically based on defined situations such as traffic utilization levels. So here are the some of the benefits of autoscaling groups, and some of the benefits are we can improve resource utilization and cost effectiveness, scalability, high availability and easy management. So these are the some of the benefits of autoscaling group. So when we create any of the autoscaling group, it will ask minimum size, desired capacity, and maximum size. So I will explain you all this by creating auto scaling group. And at last you can see in this slide. So in this video, we are going to create launch template, and using that launch template, we are going to create auto scaling group. And in next video, I'll explain you how to create auto scaling group with an application load balancer. So here you can see in next video, we are going to create an application load balancer, and using this application load balancer, we are going to create auto scaling group, guys. So in this video, we are going to create launch template, and using that launch template, we are going to create auto scaling group. So here launch template is nothing but in launch template contains the informations like instance types, operating systems, networking, storage. And whenever any instance is terminated with some workload, then automatically new instance will be created by default with this same configurations. That's why in auto scaling group, we use launch template. So let's quickly log into AWS management console and let's create auto scaling groups. So here you can see this is my AWS management console, and let's navigate to EC2, and at last here you can see, guys, auto scaling groups, and here you can see first we need to create launch template. So when we create a launch template, we can create auto scaling group. So let's enter into auto scaling group first, and here we need to select create auto scaling group. So here you can see, so when we create any of the auto scaling group, it will ask first name of the auto scaling group. So here I am giving name like auto scaling group for demo. So here you can see I'm giving the name like auto scaling group for demo, and here launch template. You can see it was asking launch template. Here launch template is nothing but in launch template contains the informations like instance types, operating systems, networking, storage, each and everything. So whenever any instance is terminated with some workload, then automatically new instance will be created by the with the launch template configurations. So you can create launch template in two different ways, guys. Here you can directly select create a launch template. So here, so while clicking this, you can create a launch template. Here you can see it was navigated to launch template. Here you can create. So or else select this, and here you can see select launch template. So I will open it in a new tab, and I'll create it here, guys. So here you can see right now we don't have any of the launch template, so I will create a launch template. So we need to select create launch template, and we need to give name of the template. So I'm giving demo template, and we need to give the description name. So I'll copy this and I'll paste it here, guys. Same name I'm giving here. So we need to check mark this, and here you can see we need to select AMI. It is operating system, guys. So select quick start. Right now I don't have any AMIs, custom AMI, so I'm selecting this quick start AMIs. So I'm going to select Amazon Linux. Here you can select whatever you need, so I'm going with Amazon Linux. and 2023 AMI, and architecture is 64-bit guys. And here I'm going to select instance type. So here also you can select whatever you need. So in this video I'm going with the free tier eligibility, which is T2 micro. So it comes with 1 CPU and 1 GB of memory, and family is T2. So I'm going to select free type, and we need to select the key pair. It is the login credentials for our EC2 instance. So here you can see this is the key I'm giving to this EC2 instance, EC2 key. And in subnets, I'm going with in networking settings, I'm going with the default one. And when it comes to firewall is nothing but security groups. And it gives security to the instance level, guys. And we need to select, I'm going to select the existing security group. Here I'm going to select SG. This is the security group I'm going to select. And I'm going with the default storage and everything. And here you can see in advanced details, I'm going to write user data. Here I'm going to write a user data, guys. So this is the user data. I'll copy this and I'll paste it here. Here you can see first this is the shebang, guys, and it will update instance. First it will update instance, and after it will install HTTPD web server, and after it will start HTTPD web server, and after it will enable HTTPD web server, and using echo it will display message like hello Vijay from host name. That means it will display our instance private IPv4 address, guys, and it will store in var www HTML format, guys, and it will store in this path index.html. It will store here, guys. So here you can see again I am telling you it contains in launch template contains the informations like instance types, operating systems, networking, storage, each and everything. So when our instance is terminated with some workload, then automatically new instance will be created by default with these same configurations. So that's why when we create auto scaling groups, we create a launch template. So I'm going to select here directly create launch template. So let's select launch templates and let's reload this. Here you can see this is the template which we have been created right now, and the name of the template is demo template. And here you can see all the details. Launch template ID. This is the template ID, and this is the template name, and version is one, and this is our owner ID, and Vijay Girturi you can see, and you can see all the things like instance type and T2 micro. This is our AMI ID, instance AMI ID, and we are not selected any of the availability zone. So and these are the key pair which have been given to this launch template EC2 key. So this is the security group ID and everything. So let's come to auto scaling group, and let's when I select here, so it was not showing. So just reload this, just reload this, and here you can see now it was showing demo template. So I'm going to select this, and here you can see all the details like template ID and instance type T2 micro, and this is our instance AMI ID. That means our template AMI ID, and we have not given security groups. Sorry, we have given security groups. This is the security group ID, and this is the key pair EC2K and everything. And we have created on this date, and directly select next. And right now we are in step 2, and in step 2 here you can see it was again showing instance type requirements. This is our launch template requirements and everything. Here we need in networking, here you can see guys, in step 2 in networking we need to select VPC. So I'm going to select VPC. This is the default VPC, so I'm not going with the default VPC, or else you can directly select your default VPC, there is no problem. So I'm going to select the custom VPC which you have been created. So I'm going to select subnets. So I'm going to select these three subnets. So why I'm going to select these three subnets means our auto scaling group will create instance in these three subnets, guys. So that's why I'm going to select these three subnets for high availability, guys. And I'm going to select next. This is the step 2, and I'm going to select next. And here you can see in step 3 load balancing. So in this video I'm going to select no load balancer. So we are going with only launch template, and we are going to create auto scaling group. So in next video, I will explain you how to create a auto scaling group with a load balancer. So here you can see when we want application load balancer, we can directly select here attach an existing load balancer means you can create your own load balancer and you can attach that load balancer here, or else you can create a new load balancer by selecting here. So in this video, I'm not going with the load balancer, so I'm going to select this, and everything is okay. And here you can see health check rate period. I'm going to give here 20, and okay, leave this all guys. And I'm going to select next. And here you can see it was asking desired capacity. So when we select instances, so when I select instances, here you can see Right now we don't have any EC2 instance. So here you can see when I reload, here we don't have any EC2 instance. So when we create auto scaling group, it will ask desired capacity and maximum capacity and minimum capacity. So here desired capacity I am giving 2. So when we create auto scaling group, it will continuously maintain 2 instance guys. So I'm giving 2, or else you can give 5, or else you can give 10 according to your needs and according to your uh, or else everything. And I'm going to give here 2. So automatically it will maintain 2 instance. So minimum I'm giving 1, or else yes, minimum I'm giving 1, maximum desired capacity I'm giving 4. So here why I'm giving 4 means maximum capacity, why I'm giving 4 means, so if there is any high traffic for these instances, automatically our load balancers, so sorry, our auto scaling group will create 3 or 4 instance. Maximum it will create 4 instances, guys. Or else if you keep here 10, if traffic is high for these instances, or traffic is high for our website, automatically it will increase instances and it will distribute the load, guys. So that's why we need to give the desired capacity. Automatically it will adjust instances by using auto scaling group. So here I'm going to give 4. So when the traffic is high, automatically it will increase 2 instance to 3 or 4 instances, guys. So that's why I'm giving 4. So let's select next. So we have not selected here. Here you can see we have not, in third step we have not selected load balancer. So that's why it was not showing any of the options. So we're going to select next. And here you can see we have given desired capacity to. So automatically it will create 2 instances. Right now here you can see we don't have any EC2 instance. So it will create 2 instances, and the minimum capacity is 1 and maximum capacity is 4. So when the traffic is high, it will increase instances, guys. So that's why I have given maximum instances is 4. So I'm going to select next, and I'm going to select next and next. And it was showing all the review, guys. Here you can see this is the launch template which you have been given. In networking we have selected this VPC. This is our custom VPC which I have been given, and these are the 3 subnets which we have been given to this auto scaling group. So auto scaling group will create instances in these 3 subnets, guys. And here you can see we have not given load balancer, so it was not showing load balancer. And health checks we have given 20 seconds, and we have not given monitoring and everything. And the desired capacity we have given 2. So it will create auto scaling group minimum 2 EC2 instances, and when the traffic is high, automatically it will increase to 3 to 4 instances. The maximum instances is 4, guys, we have given. So I'm going to select here create auto scaling group. So when I select create auto scaling group, here automatically 2 instance will be created, guys, because we have given desired 2. So I will show you that. Select create auto scaling group. So here you can see it is in updating capacity. So let's reload this. Here it is in updating. So status is in updating, guys. Let's wait for some time. Let's go to instances and let's reload this. And here you can see auto scaling group is created 2 EC2 instance. One is in pending and another is in pending, and it was created with T2 micro. So when I select here launch template, it created with this same configurations, guys. It created with this same configurations. EC2 instance is created with the same launch template configurations. That's why in auto scaling group we use launch template. So here you can see, let's reload this. And again, when we create launch template in EC2 user data, we have given to install automatically HTTP web server and everything. And let's open that by using this instance public IPv4 address. So here it is in initializing state. We need to see here 2 by 2 checks pass, guys. And let's wait for some time. Meanwhile, let's select auto scaling group. So let's reload this. Let's select this. And here you can see in details it was showing each and everything. And this is our auto scaling group name which you have given, auto scaling group for demo. And desired capacity we have given is 2, and the desired capacity type is units. Number of instances we have given is 4, and date of creation is in this date we have created. And the desired capacity we have given is 2, and maximum capacity is 1, and sorry, minimum capacity is 1 and maximum capacity is 4. So here you can see desired capacity is 2. So that's why here created 2 EC2 instance. So I previously said, like, when we create when we select in desired state 3 to 4 or 5 instance, So when we select 5 instance here, automatically 5 instance will be created. So in maximum capacity. So when our any traffic is high for this for our website, so automatically when we give here 10 or 20 instances, so it will increase to 4 instance. Sorry, here when we give 5 instance, then automatically it will increase to 10 or 15 or 20 according to its needs, guys. Automatically auto scaling group will automatically adjust our EC2 instance, guys. So that's why we use auto scaling groups. So let's access our HTTPD web server. So here you can see, let's give here name, guys. So here I'm giving instance 1, or else let's give ins1, and here you can see it was showing now, and let's give ins2. So let's copy our instance one public IPv4 address, and I'll paste it in a new tab here, and I'll enter. And here you can see it was showing like hello Vijay from, and this is our instance private IPv4 address, guys. Just remember this 10.0.1.42. So when I come here, so when I select instances, here you can see our private IPv4 address is 10.0.1.42. Here you can see 10.0.1.42. So let's select another EC2 instance. Let's copy our public IPv4 address, and I'll paste it in a new tab here, and I'll select enter. Here you can see hello Vijay from 10.0.2.46. So when I come here in instances, you can see 10.0.2.46, and here you can see 10.0.2.46. So let's come to load balancers, and here you can see, guys, and details. I explained you all this. And in launch template, here you can see this is our template details, and using this template details only, our instance has been created, guys. These two instance has been created by using launch template details, launch template information, or else. So let's come to auto scaling group again, and here you can see, and in network, here you can see we have given three availability zones. That means three different subnets we have given. You can see US East 1A, US East 1B, US East 1C. So let's come to instances, and let's check here. So here you can see one instance is created in US East 1B, one instance is created in US East 1C. So this is how auto scaling group will create instances. So that's why we need to give our subnets, guys. So let's come to auto scaling groups again, and this is our subnet ID. This is our three subnets IDs, and let's come here, and we have not given everything like load balancers and everything. So let's come to activity. In activity session, here you can see activity history. So history is nothing but it will show all the EC2 instance informations, like. So using auto scaling group, we have created these two EC2 instance. So it will display these two EC2 information here, guys. In auto scaling group activity session, it will display. Here you can see in activity it was displaying. So right now it was in running state, so that's why it is showing successful. And here you can see launching a new instance, and this is our instance ID, one instance ID, and this is our second instance ID. And here you can see at this is the time, and a user request created an auto scaling group, change the desired capacity from 0 to 2. At here you can see this is the date, and an instance was started to respond to different between desired and actual capacity, increase in the capacity from 0 to 2. So we have even created two instances, so that's why it was showing. And here you can see this is the start date and this is the end date, and it was showing everything. So now let's do one thing, guys. Let's come to instances, and let's try to terminate one EC2 instance. So then you can understand auto scaling group will create auto instances automatically. So let's assume for instance one, traffic is very high. So instance one is terminated with some workload. So then auto scaling group will create automatically new EC2 instance. So I will show you that, guys. So let's terminate this EC2 instance. So select this instance, and I'll terminate this instance. You can see that's why I've given naming convention here. I'm creating destroying this instance one. So I'm going to select terminate instance. I'm going to select terminate. So just observe, guys, within few seconds auto scaling group will create new EC2 instance, because we have given desired capacities 2. So continuously it will maintain two EC2 instance, guys. So let's reload this, Right now it is in shutting down state. So let's come to auto scaling group and let's come to activity and let's just reload this. Reload this, and one instance will be destroyed. So I will show you that also, guys. Let's come to instances. Instance is still in shutdown state, so that's why it was not showing. Let's wait for some time. And here you can see one instance is terminated. So let's reload and let's reload and let's reload again. Or else let's come to auto scaling group and let's reload this. And here you can see, guys, not yet in service. One instance is not yet in service. That's our instance is terminated. So here you can see an instance was launched in response to unhealthy instances needing to be replaced. So one instance is terminated. So that's why one EC2 instance has been created. Automatically, auto scaling group has created new EC2 instance. Let's come to EC2. Let's come here. So when here you can see two instances are showing. So let's reload this. Here you can see automatically new instance is created. It is in running state, and here you can see it is in initializing state, and it is created in US East 1A. Here you can see this instance is created in US East 1B, and this instance new instance is created in US East 1A. So when I again select this when I select this instance 2 and when I select terminate, automatically again new instance will be created by default, guys. Auto scaling group will automatically maintain desired instances. So if traffic is very high, it will increase instances. Here you can see in details you can see maximum capacity we have given for. So when the capacity is high, it will increase to 3 or 4 instances, guys. And this is how auto scaling group works. So again let's come here and let's select this and let's copy IPv4 address and let's reload this, and it is working, and let's reload this, and I think it will not work. So this is our instance one private IPv4 address. So it was, see, it was loading, but it will not work, guys. So let's remove this and let's paste our instance one, our third instance IP public IPv4 address. And here you can see this is our new instance private IPv4 address. I'm going to copy this and I'll open it in a new tab, guys. Here I will open it and I will select enter. So here it will display message, guys. And here you can see hello Vijay from 10.0.0.229. So when I come here, here you can see our private IPv4 address is 10.0.0.229. So I think you can understand how auto scaling group works. For your information, again I'm going to give here instance 3 and I will terminate instance 2, guys, and again you can understand auto scaling group will create new instance. So let's come to auto scaling group and let's come to activity and let's reload this, and here you can see one instance is in stopped state, terminated and stopped. It was showing successful, guys, but here you can see terminated or stopped. One instance is not running and two instances are in running, up and running. So now let's do one thing. Now let's terminate instance 2. Let's terminate this instance. So I'm going to select instance state. I'm going to select terminate instance. So again auto scaling group will create new instance, guys. So let's reload this, and here you can see our instance 2 is in shutting down state. So let's come to auto scaling group and let's reload this, and it will show here, guys. We need to wait for some time. Let's come to instances and let's reload here. Still it is in shutting down state, so that's why it was not creating. So when it is in terminated, so automatically auto scaling group will create new EC2 instance. So here let's see. Again, here you can see we're in activity, and here you can see not yet in service. One service has been replaced, guys. And let's come to instances. And right now, here you can see our instance 2 is terminated. So when I reload this again, new instance will be created. And here you can see this is new EC2 instance, and it is in running, and it is in initializing state. So just observe, guys, all these instances created with T2 micro, and Here you can see it was created in USC 1C. So all these instances are created with this launch template configuration. So that's why again I'm telling you, when we create auto scaling group, we need to create a launch template. So let's come here and let's access, guys. And you can see our instance 2 is terminated. So when I reload this, it will not work, guys. Let's leave this like this, and let's copy new instance private public IPv4 address. Select this new EC2 instance and copy public IPv4 address, and I'll paste it in a new tab again. And when I hit enter, it will display message, guys, again here. Here you can see hello Vijay from IP 10.0.139. So when I go to instances, here you can see our private IPv4 is address is 10.0.2.139. This is our private IPv4 address. So here you can see our instance 2 is the site can't be reached. So it was terminated. So it was terminated and automatically auto scaling group has created new EC2 instance, guys. Here you can see we have terminated these two EC2 instance, and when we terminate these two EC2 instances, automatically auto scaling group has created another two EC2 instances. So that is why we called high availability. And this is auto scaling group, guys. And let's reload here, and it will display each and everything, guys. You can observe here each and everything, and here you can see an instance was taken out of service, and in response to add health check indicated in it have been terminated or stopped. So one instance is stopped and another instance is stopped, and again new two instance has been created. So this is how you can create auto scaling group, and you can create EC2 instances, and you can maintain EC2 instances, guys. So yes, guys, this is all about this video, and in next video I'll explain you how to create auto scaling group with an application load balancer. In this diagram you can see again, I'll explain you same like this. I'll create an application load balancer, and using that load balancer, we are going to create auto scaling group, guys. So yes, guys, this is all about this video. Again, I want to tell you, when you are doing this lab, after completing your practice, try to remove auto scaling group, guys. So auto scaling group will charge more amount from you. That's why I'm telling you, try to remove your auto scaling group when you completed your lab. So I'm going to terminate my auto scaling group. So this is my auto scaling group. So to terminate this, you need to select. So when you select, sorry, yes, guys, here you can see when you want to terminate this auto scaling group, you need to select these instances. So again, I'm telling you, when you terminate this EC2 instance, automatically auto scaling group will create continuously EC2 instances. So to avoid this, you need to remove first auto scaling group, guys. So when you remove auto scaling group, automatically this instance will be terminated. So if you continuously terminate these instances, then auto scaling group will continuously create EC2 instances. So that's why we need to remove first auto scaling group. So directly come to auto scaling group, and you need to select our auto scaling group. This is the auto scaling group which I have been created. I'm going to select this, and you need to select actions, and here you can see we need to select delete, and here you need to select delete to confirm, and you need to select delete. Now auto scaling group will be here. You can see auto scaling group is in deleting state, guys. So let's reload this, and let's come to instances. Automatically instance will be destroyed, guys. That means automatically this EC2 instance will be terminated. Let's reload, and here you can see it is in shutting down state, 2 EC2 instance. So this will also will not work. So let's reload this. This 2 also will not work, guys, and it will be terminated. 2 EC2 instance will be terminated, and our auto scaling group also will be terminated. Right now it is in deleting state. Let's wait for some time. So my suggestion is, after completing your lab, try to remove this auto scaling group, guys. So if you haven't removed this auto scaling group, you will charge more money from Amazon. So that's why I'm telling you, try to remove your auto scaling group when you complete your practice. So here you can see this site can't be reached. I'm going to remove this, and I'm going to remove this, and let's reload this. Instance 2 instance has been terminated. So let's come here and let's reload this. And you can see we don't have auto scaling group. Auto scaling group has been removed. So this is how you can create auto scaling group using launch template. So let's remove our launch template also, guys. I'll come to launch template and I'm going to select this and I'm going to select actions and I'm going to select delete template and delete, and we need to select delete. So auto scaling group also removed, guys. So this is how we can create auto scaling group using launch template. And in next video, let's create auto scaling group using same like this, guys. Let's create auto scaling group using this uh, application load balancer. So yes, guys, this is all about this video. And if you like my video, please do like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys, and see you in the next video. Bye.